Mm. So so today can we do like past paper question?
Yes, why not? Then let me send you past paper.
So can we do MCQ questions in past papers?
Yes, we can do. We can do MCQs as well. Um, so we will be doing the topicals that are from the past papers, and it's downloading. It's downloading, Haryshaa.
Okay.
Okay, here I got it. So we will be doing um, with our topicals. Okay. Not the past papers. Thank you. Economics past papers. Here we go. What are free goods, Risha?
So that are available to everyone, such as sunlight, air.
Very good. Very good. Sunlight. So there we go. I am sending you the question paper,
Yes.
and you just have to. Okay. Economics. Ma'am, I have sent you the past paper. Please share it with Harisha. Haryshaa, let me know when you get that.
Yes, so I got it.
Got it. Okay. Please download and we will be start doing this.
Yes.
I'm going to share my screen in order to have better understanding. Economics. This one, I guess, yes, it was.
So this one is IGCSE. I'm doing AS level.
Uh-oh. This was A levels. Oh,
So should I send to ma'am like one paper and then you
yes,
can download?
yes,
Oh,
please.
okay.
What was the name of uh, row of papers? What is the code of your book? 9708?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So
then I
paper
will.
1, 2, like variant 1, 2.
Okay, variant 1, 2. So I'm going to show my screen, and there's an app, raw papers, and all of these papers are included with topicals and thresholds as well. And we will be able to find the answers.
Okay, sir.
We'll check it automatically. So let me share my screen. Also note it down because it will be very helpful in your A levels papers. Yeah, that's sent me. Can you see the screen?
Yes, so
Okay. So we will be solving.
so 1, 2.
Yes. So question number March 2024. Is this a paper?
Yes,
Okay. So you need to read the statement and then you have to answer. Or do you want me to read the statement and then you will be answering for this question? Because you just have to simulate yourself as if you are in the examination hall and you are solving it by yourself.
yes, sir.
Okay, please start from question number one. Why does a production possibility curve exist for every economy?
So A,
resources are unlimited. Yes, exactly. Second, which statement is a normative statement?
So is it D?
Unsustainable economic growth is more harmful to the economy than hyperinflation. Yes, it is D, but you have to find the normative statement. What is mean by normative statement?
So which is not true. It's just like an assumption, like an opinion.
Okay, that's there you go. Three, which combination best describes the basic? Two of your questions are quite correct.
Yes.
Okay,
Um, V, limited and unlimited.
resources are limited and wants are unlimited. That is economic problem. Okay, three of your questions are correct. Number four, is it readable for you easily?
Yes, so
Okay. What is the main reason an economy is
so
unlikely to recover? Which one?
demerit goods will be oversupplied.
Demerits goods will be oversupplied. What is the main reason an economy is unlikely to rely completely on market forces to allocate resources? Demerits goods will be oversupplied. Merit goods will be undersupplied. Private goods will not. बिल्कुल ठीक है. Question number five. What is the opportunity cost to a person of spending $20 on a new pair of sports shoes?
The next best thing that could have been bought with the $20.
Which one? A, B, C, D?
D,
B or D?
D, D.
D. The next question, fine. So, what is the definition of effective demand?
The relationship between price and quantity demanded.
Okay. What is the definition of effective demand?
So is it C?
It is D. The total
Oh,
amount demanded by consumers, because he didn't ask us to illustrate the law of demand. He just asked what is effective demand. So effective demand is the total amount demanded by the consumer.
okay.
So here comes the next one. 7. The price elasticity of demand for good is negative 2.4. Its income elasticity of demand is negative 0.4. And the cross elasticity of demand for good X with respect to good Y is plus 0.8. What is the correct description of good X? Are you well aware of price elasticity, income elasticity, and cross elasticity?
Yes, so
Okay, so then go ahead and find what will be the answer. First of all, you just have to check which one is correct. Is price X is inferior or normal good? First of all, you have to select, is it
In
inferior?
inferior good.
And how did you get that it's an inferior good?
Because its demand is negative, so inferior good is always negatively demanded.
No, 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 no. A price elasticity of demand has nothing to do with the positive or negative sign. We ignore the negative sign whenever we find the price elasticity of demand for a commodity, for a good. So negative has nothing to do with that. Negative says that there's a negative relationship between law of demand and price. So here it says that when price rises, demand decreases 2.4. So 2.4, it means it is a normal good because the relationship between demand and supply, price and demand is negative. So now we have to see whether it is price elastic or a complement or a substitute or an inelastic. It is elastic. So it is price elastic and complement to good Y. Why so? Because in the last elasticity of demand for good X with respect to good Y is plus 0.8. Clear?
Yeah.
You just have to check all of these type of questions in parts.
Okay.
Okay. So this shows, the diagram shows two straight line demand curves X and Y. What is correct about curve X and Y?
So for the question 7, shouldn't it be a substitute good?
Substitute good. Let me go on that.
And
Okay,
inferior?
inferior and substitute. So
Yeah.
you think you have to go with A.
Yes. So,
Please explain.
so like when the demand of like there's good X and good Y, and then when the demand of good X like, no wait.
Sorry.
So
Yes, Haryshaa. Are you thinking, or is there a lag in voice?
no, sir, I'm thinking.
Okay, okay. Very good.
So for good Y, there's like a positive relationship in cross elasticity. So that's why like it is a substitute of good X. Because of because good X has a negative relation. So people are buying good Y because it's more cheaper than the good X.
Okay, so actually, when we say that it's a substitute of a good X, then how we see that, is it elastic or inelastic? First of all, you just have to check whether it is a normal or inferior good.
So it's an inferior good.
And how did you get that? You can see there's a price elasticity of demand for good X is negative 2.4. You are just saying this just because of the price elasticity of demand is negative.
No, so see, like when the income is also negative and inferior good is also negative.
Income elasticity is negative. It means, what does it mean? Income elasticity of demand is negative or less than one. It means that when income increases, consumer is putting low amount of income on this amount. So that's
Yeah.
why we can call it an inferior good. With price elasticity, we cannot detect whether it is inferior or normal. But when we talk about the income elasticity, yes, it is negative 0.4 income elasticity. It means that when the income of a consumer increases, he puts low or less amount of from his income on that product. Why so? Because now his lifestyle has gone up, and he doesn't want to show other people that he is consuming that type of product, because that product now it has become inferior for himself.
So like the income elasticity is negative, so they're more prone to consume inferior good because they don't have like a positive income. If they had a positive income, they would go towards normal good.
Very good, very good. So it is A. And with inferior good, we cannot detect inferior good from price elasticity, but with income elasticity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then here comes price elastic. Uh, we can detect it from price elasticity of demand, that is negative 2.4. It means that it is price elastic. If it's
Yeah.
not price elastic, then price elasticity of demand will be equals to zero. And now with cross elasticity, we came to know that it's a substitute good for Y. We are talking about good X. Well done. So we will be going with A.
Yes.
All the assumptions are coming true. Okay, fine. Very good. So now here is the next question. Should I download it and send you so that you can
Yes.
open it on your screen? That will be a wider one.
Yes.
Uh, okay, I have sent it. Ma'am will be checking it soon. In that time, we are doing the next questions, okay? Without wasting our time. So, what is the appropriate answer from question number 8?
1 minute. So is it C?
X has a higher price elasticity than Y at every price. Please explain.
Or
If we,
as the demand is increasing from X to Y because it's moving
so we
towards
just have,
the
mhm.
right side.
Okay. Don't you think both of these are having X has a higher price elasticity than Y at every price?
Yeah.
Yes. So we can check it with the help of a diagram. So first one and the second one. Okay. So now we see that if the price is here, uh, quantity is different. So if price increases, definitely quantity for both the commodities will be decreasing. So price increases and it puts same decrease in the X and Y commodities. So how we can say that one of them is having higher demand as compared to the other one, while same increase in price, putting or pushing same decrease in their quantities. Did you understand?
Yes, so but that's not an option. Like according to the option C only makes sense.
Yes. So when we go with B, both X and Y have the same elasticity at every price. Do you agree with that or not?
No, so
Why?
we just saw that in the diagram. Like if we increase the price, the elasticity also changes.
Okay, we can check it. We can check it with the help of if the price was 2 and now price is 4 and demand is 2, 4, 6, 8. So when we talk about the X commodity, so price elasticity of X, what it will be? Change in demand divided by change in price. So change in demand is 4 and change in price is,
So
so price elasticity is 2.
two.
Okay.
Yes.
So then here we comes the Y commodity or Y good. So price elasticity of Y. So what is the difference between the quantity demanded? 8 minus 4, it is 4. And what is the delta P or change in price? That is also 2. So 2 twos are 4. You can see the same rate of change between both of these values, price elasticity. So we will
Which
go with, sorry, Harisha, are you saying something?
yes, so
Okay, please go ahead.
Shreya, please join room number one. Shreya, room number one.
Harisha, please explain.
yes, so like it's moving to the right side, so like demand will increase obviously.
Yes.
So
So
the
a price. Mhm, mhm.
price elasticity will also be higher if the demand increases compared to the X.
Okay, if when we talk about the green line, that is a little higher as compared to the red line, we see that it's on a higher scale. So if there are big changings in quantity, in price, then there will be big changings in quantity demand. So when we go with the red line, if there are big changes with price, then there will be bigger changes as according to price elasticity with the quantity demanded. So demand curve is greater, higher, lesser, doesn't matter. So how we detect that which one will be the more elastic or which one will be the less elastic? If you remember the lecture, we see that when a curve is flatter, it was more elastic. Got it? If a curve is steeper, it is less elastic. We have learned this.
Yeah, so
Yes, please. This one is inelastic.
so if we calculate it with the percentage formula, like percentage change formula for
Yes,
the first B option, it's different.
yes, B option is different. B says both are same.
No, so like in this, if we calculate with the percentage change formula,
Okay, so how did you get that with the percentage change formula? We are using unitary method. We have used unitary method over here. If we have to detect it into percentage method, first of all, you just have to see these graphs. You see that this is more elastic, this is less elastic, this is perfect elastic, and this one is inelastic. Got it?
yes,
Okay. So now see that how we can check whether there are same changings. The only thing to check that is we see that if the curves difference are same, if the difference is same over here and here, we see that both these curves are having same price elasticity.
so can you check
The-
the marks?
And if the curve is here, it will be having same. If the curve is here, it will be having same. Why so? Because different from the demand curves, from upper side and downside is quite same. So we will say that their price elasticity will remain same. So I am explaining another example. If this type of the blue line demand curve is introduced in this sector, we see that it is not having the equal distance from the green or the red lines. So we can call this a different one. But when we talk about the green line, the red line, all of these are having the same distance from the above or the down demand curve. So we will say that these are the same elasticity, price elasticity curves. Haryshaa.
Yes, so
Please note it down and you will be checking it later by setting it, calculating with percentage method. Percentage method, what is percentage method? So percentage method is percentage change percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So that is price elasticity with the help of percentage method.
Yes.
Okay, so now here we come, see the next question. Are you seeing these things on my screen or on your laptop screen?
So your screen.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. The price elasticity of the supply of yogurt is estimated to be plus 1.5. Plus 1.5. If
Yes.
the demand for yogurt rises and price rises by 20%, how much more will be supplied to the market? One thing that you have to remember is price and supply, both of these things are having positive relation with each other.
Yes. So can you explain this question?
Do you want me to explain the question or the solution?
Yeah, solution.
Okay. So here you see that the price elasticity of supply for yogurt is estimated to be plus 1.5. It means that when price increases 1 unit, its supply of that commodity increases 1.5 times. So 1.5 times it increases. So if price is increasing 20%, actually supply will be increasing 30%. Why so? Because it is 1.5 greater than the price.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here comes the next one. Butter is a normal good. It is in joint demand with bread and in joint supply with buttermilk. The demand for butter increases because of a rise in consumer incomes. So, what are the effects of this increase on the price of bread and buttermilk? So, when we talk about butter with bread, is it a complementary good or substitute?
Complementary.
Complementary. And butter and buttermilk,
Um, it's not like complementary or substitute. It's like for
yes, it's not
it's
like so.
it's like for supply. Like if they supply butter, they can supply buttermilk also.
Yes, it both have positive relations. So what it will affect on the price of bread? If the prices of bread and buttermilk increases, because you see that the last line is important. He is
Yeah.
saying that the demand for butter increases because of a rise in consumers' income.
Yes.
So that is actually income elasticity. So what will be the effect of this increase on prices of bread and buttermilk?
So price of bread will increase and price of buttermilk will decrease.
Okay, explain please. Question is correct, but you have to explain it.
Yes, sir.
Haryshaa, you have to explain or justify your answer. I'm saying that your answer is quite correct, but you have to uh, tell me how.
So when the
The demand for butter is has increased due to rise in consumers' income. So, what are the effects of this increase on prices of bread and buttermilk? So, if consumers' income has increased and he has increased demand for butter, then definitely price of bread will also increase. Why so? Because price of butter has increased because that is in demand now. So same, you told me that the price of buttermilk will decrease. Question number 11. Which area represents the producer's supply surplus? The diagram shows a competitive market in equilibrium with its price and quantity sold. Which
yes,
area
sir.
represents the producer's surplus?
The producers of this. So A, PWU.
PWU.
Yes.
PWU. Okay. Uh, Explain, please.
So it should always be below the price line, the producer surplus,
Well,
and
okay.
it's above the supply.
Okay. So above the
Above the
supply,
supply
fine.
line.
Okay. Yes, it is correct. Because it must above the supply line and below the price line.
Yes, sir.
12. A policy that aims to reduce the degree of inequality of income will also reduce the level of employment in a country. What is most likely to be such a policy?
So so is it A? So
So, which answer do you think is more appropriate in question number 12? A, B, C, D.
A.
A. And answer is correct, but you have to explain it why. You just have to learn the art of linking the processes in economics. When you become a master of that, you will be easily doing all of these stuff, whatever you have read about it or not. Okay, A. So what will
Yes.
happen if the minimum wage is increased by 25%? So now wages are
So
at
like,
higher level
yeah. Um,
and
like
mhm,
for businesses, they're gonna firms will unemploy the workers because they have more labor cost as the minimum wage rate has increased. So that's why the unemployment will also increase. But then
mhm.
the income equality will reduce.
Yes, exactly. So that is the way you have to chain all of these things linking together. Then it will become very easy for you. So question number 13 is, what explains the underconsumption of merit goods?
Um, their value is not fully understood by consumers.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. It was quite easy. So a country uses an income tax which is first $10,000 of income is tax free. The next 20,000 is taxed at 20%, and any income over 30,000 is taxed at the top rate of 40%. It also levies a sales tax of 10% on most products. Which combination of tax changes is most likely to create a more equal distribution of wealth or income in the country? Which combination of tax changing changes is most likely to create a more equal distribution of wealth?
So what is sales tax?
What is
Sales tax.
sales tax? When a company sells its products, uh, it is a type of indirect tax. Then a government puts some a tax on each product they sell. So this sales tax is postponed or transferred to the consumers. When we consume something, when we purchase something, we see that retail price is this, and tax is uh, there is some amount that will be labeled on the product. So sales tax is a tax that government gains on every sale of the product.
So what is exempt goods? Like,
Exempt goods. Exempt goods are the goods that are not on the sales tax because they have exempted from the sales tax.
mm,
Government gives sales tax free on those products. So that goods are called exempted goods.
okay.
First thing you have to make it in your mind that what he has asked us to do. He wants to create a more equal distribution of income. So that is what we have. We have to make policy how we can go and get our objective. That is to create a more equal distribution of income. So what we have to do, we have to again more taxes from the higher class, and we will be giving more relief to the poor class. So
Sure. So
then
it,
hmm,
is it B, a higher top rate of tax and a
okay,
lower
higher
rate?
top rate of tax mean it is we call it aggressive, that is increasing with the increase in income. So higher rate, top rate of tax. Okay,
And a lower rate of tax for sales tax. So B.
okay, okay. A lower rate of sales tax. Exactly. So that is the way we can make the difference less between the rich and the poor, and distribution of income will become more equal as compared to the past that the scenario has
Yes.
discussed on question number 14. So here comes the next one. The table shows a real GDP expressed as an index number in each quarter of 2021. So quarter is every 3 months is considered a quarter of the month.
I
So
see.
first, second, third, and fourth, what can be concluded from the table? Inflation reduced. Okay, so you have to read it and answer.
So can you explain how to do this question?
So here you can see that here is the real GDP in 2020. It was 100. So that is an assumed value. So we see that there was a decrease in first quarter. There was another decrease in second quarter. Sorry. But there was an increase of zero point 0.1 in the third quarter. Why so? Because in 2020, it was 100, and in third quarter of 2021, it is 100.1. So zero point 0.1 is increased. So on the end, in the end of the 2021, in the fourth quarter, we see that there is an increase of zero point 0.4, because in 2020 it was 100, and in the end of 2021 it is 100.4. So GDP has increased in the last quarter or in the next year as compared to 2020. So the standard of living was higher at the end of 2021 than in 2022. Why so? Because now we see that GDP, because GDP is not a single term, it has included most of the macroeconomic terms. When we will study about the gross domestic product, you will see that all of the things, all of the productions, all of the services that are being produced within the country, and all the remittance that a country has received from the outside the country, all are included in GDP. And plus net exports are also included. So GDP is a vast subject. So if GDP is increasing, actually the standard of living is increasing. So if GDP is decreasing, actually people are having facing more inflation, more unemployment, and more problems within the country. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So, Haryshaa, let me show you these. I am sending this application to ma'am, and ma'am will surely be sending this to you. And this is a wonderful uh, application or a site where all of these papers, and there is the topicals. Let me check. We have to do the topicals as well, because topicals will help us. Yes. So topicals for economics are not available on this site, but there is another site that is called Papa Cambridge. Uh, you can get topicals. Topicals are more important as compared to question papers, because have you done topicals in your college school?
So in school, we do full paper only, like all chapters,
Okay,
not half.
fine. So we were not able to complete this question paper, but I would like to complete it after this class, and I would like to see that when you complete it, send it to me. I will be checking it and marking it, and we will definitely check how much improvement we have got and where are the weak areas there we have to put pressure.
Yes, so can I send it to you like by Sunday?
Yes, you have to send me. Rather than that, you have to solve a couple of past papers on a daily basis if you have time for that,
Yes, sir.
because it will definitely accelerate your skills, and it will definitely help you to understand how much good you are now in your paper. Okay, I am sending another one. So one question paper a day is compulsory. If you can solve more than one, that is a blessing. Okay, Harisha, we will be doing our class and on tomorrow.
Yes,
So I'm waiting for the papers that I have sent you. You have to solve them and send it to me. I will be checking and I will rectify the errors, and then we will be discussing all of these things that you are facing right now. Okay?
yes,
Okay. Take great care of you. Stay blessed. Bye.
yes. Thank you so much, sir.